Welcome to the weekend vlog, folks. Oh, Thursday lunchtime. Just nipping out to go and get something for me lunch. I might pop home and see Mrs. OG. Thursdays being the new Fridays, I'm taking her out this evening. Oh, yes indeed. I'm taking her to see that new film, 28 Years Later. You know, the zombie apocalypse British thing. Looks good. I enjoyed, well, we both enjoyed the first two, so I'm hoping this one is as good. I mean, Miss OG doesn't do horror films, but she likes these 28 weeks, 28 days, 28 minutes, 28 seconds films, you know. She likes them. So, yeah, we're off to see that tonight. It's only been released today, so I'll be giving you my verdict on that. But no, I'm quite hungry, actually, for my lunch today. Not sure what to have. Might nip down to town. I might just go and see Miss OG. Might have a sandwich at home. I don't know. The world's me lobster. Come home. Sat in the shade. The car is registering 27 degrees at the moment. Anyway, Mrs. OG's nice cold orange juice in my new favourite glass, folks, my hobgoblin glass. It's important to stay hydrated. I've done myself a nice crusty roll, bit of sausage in there with some mayonnaise. So that's lunch sorted out. And Mrs. OG, I'll come to check she's doing everything she should be doing, bless her. Here she is. Let's have a look. Let's ask Mrs. OG how she is. Mrs. OG, are you enjoying the weather? Mm. Is it warm enough for you?
Yeah, it's even hot in the shade.
I
like it because I stay in the shade.
Where are we going tonight?
Cinema. I hope the aircon don't break down.
They'll have aircon in it. All little layers, loony even layer. It's raced to the undergrowth.
There's a mousey. Her tail's wagging.
Her tail's going like a little doggy's tail, bless her.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's a cinema tonight. It'd be nice and air-conned in there.
Yeah. No.
And they serve cold beer.
Nice cold drink.
Gonna have a nice cold pint.
Gonna have a nice.
Are we eating at home, or would you like me to buy you dinner before?
I don't know, because that mince has got to be used up.
It's Luna. Anyway.
I mean, I can do it. I can get the dinner ready.
Let's see how you feel. I might treat you. Because you're worth it. Little OG, we have just finished work. He's just come out of the work van and it was registering 32. It's a bit warm, isn't it? Yeah, it's very nice. I love it. I love it. Me and Miss OG had a discussion at lunchtime and we've agreed that Saturday we're not going anywhere. So nothing exciting's happening Saturday because they're now predicting we get to 32, 34 Saturday. So I'm just going to spend the day in the garden and the games room, drinking beer and eating barbecued food. Perfect, some would say. Anyway, let's get home, let's sort our dinner out, and then let's go to the cinema. Decided on a bit of dinner before the film. Just coming to our local town, so we're going to go to the Citado Lounge. Probably have a burger and a pint, of course. Gone for a pint, of course I have. I went for I think it's a Cruise Campo. Not the strongest lager, but a nice drop nonetheless, especially on a hot night like this. But very good in here actually, because it's nice and chilled. The aircon is lovely. It's just like the cinema aircon is as good. Anyway, I'm looking forward to this film. It should be a good one. And I've ordered myself a burger, and Mrs. OG's gone for her usual mac and cheese with sweet potato fries. I keep telling her she's sweet enough. She won't have it. Now time to guess that tune. Nick's frothy coffee there and my nice cold Cruise Campo. Oh, hit the spot that did. Very, very nice indeed. Cold wet beer, what's not to love? Anyway, Nick's dinner there and my burger. Bit of bacon on the top and a bun, of course, with me chips. I have to say, I do like my burger with the bacon in here because they do the bacon really sort of crispy. It's really, really nice. There's no that sort of chewable horrible bit going on, you know what I mean? So all in all, good. Do you know the name of this tune? If so, which game is it from? Drop me in the comments. Upcoming films, look, the Smurfs, Rihanna is Smurfette. Yeah, I fancy that, it looks pretty good. Marvel. What you got there? Bit of Superman. This, right, I still haven't seen the first one and Nick refuses to watch it. It looks funny as, mate. I really want to see it, but she won't watch it. Why won't you watch Megan, Nick? Creepy what? No, she hasn't. She's just misunderstood something beautiful. The Royal Ballet. Oh, darling. And what we got round here? Always got a couple more round here. Oh, 3 more. 5. Yeah, you've got a big coat there, haven't you? What's that one? Nobby 2. I don't think I've seen Nobby 1. Weapons. Every child from Mrs. Gandy's... Oh, it's going to be a... Is that a kid's film? Walked in, done, never come back. That doesn't sound like a kid. And look, Naked Gun. I'm looking forward to that one. Which of those are you looking forward to, Mrs. OG?
Smurfette one.
I'm not coming to watch a cartoon. I know I'm a Smurfs fan, but I won't watch a cartoon. Can't be done. Anyway, screen 8 in the corner here. We're tucked away. Mrs. OG, look, got her Coke there. She's made up. And me, of course, sat in this rather nice, comfortable chair that reclines with a cold pint, of course, Brooklyn beer. Very nice too. We've just come out from that film. If you've seen it, you'll probably realise why we're a bit speechless at the end. First off, let's get Mrs. OG's opinion, then I'll give you mine. Nick, what did you think of the film?
I don't know what to say really, and I don't want to give any spoilers.
You can't,
but
up until the end, up until the last 10 minutes.
I like the other two better.
Right.
I just don't.
I
just don't get it.
Dumbfounded.
I just.
No, I get it.
I don't get it. I don't. I just don't get it. I don't.
I'll explain to you when we get home, but I think it's a bit of a yeah, it's a real twist, isn't it?
Just a bit.
Yeah, which actually leaves people silenced.
Well,
It's very clever.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's good or bad.
I don't know. That's why I don't get it.
Yeah. Oh, So it's a zombie film. It follows on from 28 weeks, 28 days, as you guess, and I'm sure most of you have seen that. But I think I agree with Mrs. OG. I think out of the 3 films, I prefer the first 2 over this one. That's not saying it's a bad film, not at all. It was all right. It's a good film, but I don't know how I feel about the end. And I'm not going to say anything because it'll just spoil it for people. I think that's the key. If you go and see it, you've just got to be like, oh, why? Yeah. And that's it. I've got so many questions about the ending and why they did what they did that I want to go home and Google it. But we've stopped in for a pint first, of course. Because, hey, it's Thursday. Thursdays are the new Fridays. What a feel. I'm just glad my mate Al weren't there. I think he'd have broken down in hysterics while everyone else was just sat there wide-mouthed. It was, yeah. Anyway, our weekend has officially started now, Mrs. OG. Cheers. We are disrupting your broadcast of the weekend vlog just so I can update you on the film. Now I've had time to sleep on it. Out of 10, I'd probably give it a 7.5, maybe an 8. And it's one of them films you watch, and afterwards it grows on you a bit more, do you know what I mean? And I'm quite looking forward to seeing it again now. But if you've seen it already, then you know what I mean by the ending, in respect of not so much the way it ends, but the theming of the end, if that makes sense. Anyway, there's no spoilers here, and please, if you've seen it, don't drop any spoilers in the comments for people. But I just don't understand the theming at the end. It's either I describe it as it was either a stroke of genius or just controversy for controversy's sake. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it again. Sorry, let's get back to the vlog. It's quite dark out here, but I've put the camera in low light mode, and as you can see, it picks up quite well. Anyway, I've had nothing but hassle this week with getting the cats in at night, as you can see here. As witnessed by... Oh, there she goes. She's running in. Look, she's gone running in. Anyway, yeah, this week the cats have been nutters, mate, for coming out in the garden. They love it outside. They never wander from the garden. They always stay out here. But Leia gets under that bench over there, down there, right? And she gets under the bench, and when she's under there, she don't want to come out. So I think it was probably Monday or Tuesday night. Miss Nick had gone up to bed, and I said, "No, I'm gonna start watching a bit of telly and that." I said, "Yeah, I'll get her in." Come out here about midnight. She refused to come in. She was running round the garden, went in the corner, hid under Josh's motorbike. Cats. Who'd have them? Good night. See you all tomorrow for Friday. Friday afternoon, just finished work. I've just stopped to get myself some lunch. Look, I've got one of them roll over hot dogs. I've got the chilli sauce and I've got the mustard in it. I'll tell you what, since Poland, I've always liked hot dogs, don't get me wrong, right? But since Poland and visiting them Zabka stores, tell you what, the Polish are doing it right, mate. Them hot dogs out there are lovely. They are gorgeous to die for, mate. I love them. They're so convenient and well priced. Anyway, how's your Friday lunchtime going? I'm going to crack the windows while I'm waiting for little OG. And then what shall we get up to? Get this down my neck first, of course. And I've got rolled over serviettes. They think of everything. Or is it too convenient? Bit of a breeze now, folks. There she is, Mrs. OG. We're off shopping while they're trimming their hedges.
Oh, at the top there.
Up the top.
Yeah, it's the guys that I saw around.
Mrs. OG, I'm taking you somewhere different.
Tesco's.
Yay! And what time is it when we get there?
Beer o'clock, I suppose.
Beer o'clock. We have arrived at our destination. We're saying how warm it is, isn't we, Mrs. OG?
Yeah.
Feel it off the tarmac. Yeah, it's very nice. I'm going to come over, get a load of barbecue bits for my weekend. And not planning on doing a lot tomorrow, folks. So a quick pint while we're in town and then shopping. Get them goods in. So it is officially... What time is it officially, Nick?
Officially,
Beer o'clock.
25 to 3.
You're wrong. The big arch, I had one of them in the week. I dropped the review over on my reviews channel. Honestly, it's a bit of a beast of a burger, that one. For the first time ever, McDonald's have produced a burger which doesn't not resemble the picture. It's actually, yeah, go check the review out. There you go, there's the thumbnail, go check it out. Got Mrs. OG her lovely Pepsi Max, because they don't do Coke here in spoons. Question for you, Mrs. OG, and it is this. What's your plans this weekend?
I'm going to mow the lawns. Probably do that. Oh, excuse me, I've got hiccups. Probably mow the lawns this afternoon. And tomorrow, I might probably, because it's going to be really, really hot, have a nice chilled day, do some art and craft outside, bit of food, bit of drink, just chill, not go anywhere, not be dragged around any CEX shops, not be dragged around any second-hand shops, not be dragged into any pubs.
Charity shop?
That's what I mean, charity shops.
What is she like? What is she doing to me? Anyway,
Every week.
chin chin, here's to the weekend. Got to do your maths while shopping, guys. Look, 6 or 10. 6 is $6.95, or 10 for £6.75. A few different bits here always come in this aisle. I find it cheap as well. Like, I've had these before. These were lovely, and they're 80p a packet. So I might get myself some of them, and I might treat myself to some chili and lime grills. Sound intriguing. I've had that masala munch as well. It's all good. It's all good, I tell you. Shopping done, folks. You're just saying you quite like Tesco's. It's a
not
grower.
as manic as Asda.
It was getting busy though. Kids have been thrown out of school, so
Once the children have come out of school,
it's not so bad.
but I think we'll have to do what our neighbour does. Come over before.
That's called
In
planning.
between 2 and 3 is a peak. Is a good time apparently.
There you go. Heard it from the horse's mouth.
Well, no,
Between 2 and 3, our neighbour reckons is the best time. So there you go. Back from shopping, and I left these printing with little OG keeping an eye on them for me. So you can see some nice Mega Drive signs there. Quite sexy them, aren't they? And I did these in the week as well. So here we go. Look, Mega Drive. That's the Mega Drive one. And look at that. The old chunky Sega one. Hey. Out in the games room, first time I'm out here, this vlog. I will be out here quite a bit though, this weekend in particular. The reason being, I've started going through quite a few of me games and stuff over on them shelves and what have you, and there's stuff that I need to get sorted out, listed and all that, and then update my website accordingly. So I'm going to have a good sort out this weekend, because we're not going anywhere tomorrow. Might pop out Sunday, might not. I don't know, see how I go. So I'm going to have a good sort out, bit of a clean up tonight, and then carry on with a bit of sorting out now, I think. Yeah. With a few beers, of course. The weekend is officially here after all, you know. Anyway, let's get to it. Busy out in the games room. I'm just got carried away now. I'm just sorting Wii games out. As you can see over here, there's gaps here and there's all sorts going on. They're double stacked up, so there's loads and loads. And I've probably got about 30 Wii games to add. Because I want them alphabetical, it means I've got to shift everything about. Oh. The joys of game collecting. Anyway, talking of joys, Daniel Paul Hairdressing, he follows the channel. He's obviously a hairdresser by trade. Yeah, could do me a good old barnet, I reckon. What do you reckon, Paul? What could you do for me? Anyway, it's his birthday today, so I'd like to wish him a very happy birthday. He comments on all the videos and stuff, so cheers, fella. Thank you for all your support, and everyone else, of course, out there. I hope you're being truly spoilt today, and he's a huge fan of the film Jaws. I should have saved that pinball game for Jaws this week, shouldn't I, really? But hey, yo, I wasn't to know, was I? And it's Jaws' birthday as well, I believe. I think that film is now 50 years old. Can you believe it? Jaws is 50. Wow. Anyway, this beer is for you. Dinner has been consumed. Mrs. OG made some very nice fajita. Bit of heat going on. Heat in the heat. Actually, it's a lot cooler tonight, we were just saying. There's a bit of a breeze, and it's a lot cooler, so we'll sleep a lot happier tonight. But you know what, I'm just looking forward to tomorrow. The games room is getting in a mess. The games are still all out, and I've yet to sort and stuff. But you know, I've got all day tomorrow, so I figure it's going to be coming out here for all day. Anyway, here in the OGDuffy household, it's very rare an evening that we have little OG's presence. What I mean by that is he's quite often he'll just go off in his room and he'll watch Netflix or watch his own shows. He'll come and join us for dinner and stuff and have a chat and things. But he generally watches his own stuff, and we just said over dinner. He said, should we watch a film? Go on then, we said. The only problem is we can't make our mind up what to watch. So I've come out to lock up, shut down here, and we're going to go and sit and watch a movie. We have no idea which one yet, but you'll soon find out. And drop your suggestions. What good films have you seen of late? We just watched a film. It was Bloodlines, the new, I'm about to say Final Fantasy film, Final Destination film. It's the usual bits and bobs. I love the opening scene actually in the tower. I thought that was really good. But it puts a whole new meaning to the phrase, see a penny, pick it up all day long, you'll have good luck. I don't think you will with this penny. Let's find out what the others thought. Little OG, what was your thoughts?
Yeah, it was a solid 7 out of 10.
It's enjoyable, isn't they?
You know what you were expecting.
Mrs. OG?
Rubbish.
Out of 10?
4.
Out of 10 for me, I think a 7 as well. Yeah, but it's funny death, isn't it? It's the way they die is quite amusing. Like that sort of radiation machine was just, that was funny, the way it was just killing everyone. Anyway, that concludes this evening. See you all tomorrow for what could be the hottest day of the year. Good morning all. Saturday. What a beautiful day. Whew. I'll tell you what, I just stepped out here, mate, and it is hot. It is hot. But I'm starting the day the Nescafe way.
And rest assured, you won't be seeing too many coffees this weekend vlog, because with the weather that hot, it's important to stay hydrated, and we're not talking hot drinks like tea and coffee. Oh no, we are talking nice, cold lagers. We are disrupting your broadcast of the weekend vlog, just so I can update you on the film. Now I've had time to sleep on it. Out of 10, I'd probably give it a 7.5, maybe an 8. And it's one of them films you watch, and afterwards it grows on you a bit more. Do you know what I mean? And I'm quite looking forward to seeing it again now. But if you've seen it already, then you know what I mean by the ending. In respect of not so much the way it ends, but the theming of the end, if that makes sense. Anyway, there's no spoilers here, and please, if you've seen it, don't drop any spoilers in the comments for people. But I just don't understand the theming at the end. It's either I describe it as it was either a stroke of genius or just controversy for controversy's sake. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it again. Sorry, let's get back to the vlog. Here's Mrs. OG. Look at this breakfast she's done herself. I don't eat stuff like that, but even I have to say that looks impressive, Nick. Well done, love.
Yeah.
Are you good? What's your plans for today?
Nothing. Enjoy the weather.
I don't blame you, and enjoy that breakfast.
I will.
I bought this on TikTok shop for Mrs. OG. Look, £4.97. It arrived yesterday. We've just dumped it in the water and it's off. £4.97. We're going to buy a proper pot and put some stones and make it a bit more ornate. But for £4.97, I'm happy with that. TikTok shop. It's our guilty pleasure. We've bought a few items on it now, and I have to admit, right, that they seem too good to be true when you see the videos. But every item we've had in it, Nick, they've been good. Seriously, can't knock it, mate, can't knock it. A question. Do you think Leia and Luna are spoiled? Little OG's been and put the brolly up down there for them. Mrs. OG's just gone inside now to get a little bowl of water to put in their new little shaded camp for the pair of them. Do you spoil your cats like this, mate? But they're worth it. Here we go. Bit of lunch, nice hot dog and a brioche bun. Toasting very nicely. Oh yes, all cooked. And I bought some of this in Tesco's yesterday. It was in the Polish aisle. Primat Mustard Classic. It's just like your whole grain mustard. Thought that'd go nice with it. Bit of fridge is humming lovingly. As if to say, come to me. I've not had a beer yet. It's 1:30. I want to get them Wii games sorted out, and I'll give myself half hour to do it, and then at 2 o'clock, once they're done, because they'll be done, I will have my first beer of the day. And my God, it's much needed today. And then I think it's just going to be downhill from there. So I apologise in advance. Let's get this done. It's not going to do itself. Collection all done for the Wii, just a general tidy up now, and I've got 5 minutes till beer o'clock. But I've done what I wanted to do, which was the Wii's, so they're all now alphabetical order. But quite a few. Now these shelves are great, the Billy bookshelves, but the only problem is with them, the depth. But obviously that's not necessarily a bad thing, it just means you can't show all of your games, you have to sort of double stack them there, as you can see, like, you know. So it's a bit of a pain, but hey, it just means you can get all your collection up in there. So I've been adding them to the app as well, so let's see how many I've got in total on the Wii now. The CLZ app is now showing 146 Wii games. Finished the Wii games there, it is now 7 minutes past. So I'm 7 minutes late to beer o'clock, can you believe it? Anyway, I hope the weather is as good as it is here for you guys today, and you're having a lovely chilled day. I'm going to have this, maybe another one, just to relax and cool down with this soothing coldness of the lager, and then I'll get back in the games room, sort out some more doubles. Cheers, rock and roll. Alright, Leia? Right, Josh?
How you doing in your shade layer? You good? Bless. Just watched a couple of those Wrexham TV shows, you know. Good stuff it is. Anyway, we're back outside. And it's... we looked on the apps, we made them... Yeah, and they said, oh, it's going to rain from 5 till 6. And come back 10 past 5, we got the you know, the really big droplets of rain. We got them. Yeah. And they were bouncing off the... But it was minuscule. So I said, well, we'll go in for an hour. We'll watch a bit of Wrexham, because they're only 20-minute shows. I said, watch a couple of them. And then we come back out. And here I am now, back out. And I have to say, it is stunningly, beautifully warm. It's lovely. I am sat in the shade, you know, granted, but I can't do the sun like that. But I just love being sat outside. Give me some shade, give me cold beer, I'm happy. I'm a creature of very simple things, you know. Oh, yes, indeed. Anyway, you're having a great day. I know I am. Mrs. OG has decided to clean the bins out, as you do. And I'm sat here on the lawn. Anyway, I went and stood on the hose. And she goes, something wrong with this? And I said, no, you're right. It's only me stood on the hose. She said, you boss. And she went, and she sprayed me. All right, she didn't swear. But she did. She sprayed me. Leia, she sprayed me. So I've come to sit up here to be safe, because she'd know in the world to spray her girls. What's the matter with you? Hey? Why are you making that noise? All the time I'm sat here, I'm quite safe, Leia. She ain't going to spray you. No way. Anyway. Bit of a cock, innit? I'm having a great afternoon, folks. We went in and watched that telly and all that, as you know. And, yeah, another Saturday now. Things get messy. And we ain't talking Lionel. I left little OG to do dinner. And look, got 2 cheeseburgers. Couple of them kofta things. And a nice cooked sausage. Looks very, very nice. 8:30, just had dinner, beautiful. Little OG cooked a few bits on the grill there, and we had a bit of salad and that with it. Was very, very nice indeed, and filled the gap. As you can see here, we're still in a mess out here in the games room, but I'm quite pleased with what happened today. We're starting to get there. It's a bit of a sorting out over there on them shelves there, as you can see there. So all is well in the world. Oh yes, indeed. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this day, and I hope the weather has been as good for you as it has for us down here. My God, it's been absolutely stunning, honestly. What an absolute beauty of a day, and look at it. This ain't over. So I'm going to propose to Mrs. OG that we go and watch some television. And if she doesn't want to, then we're just going to go and sit in the garden and chill out for the evening. But either way, I'm signing off. I've had a great day. Drinking, sorting out, eating. What's not to love? See you all tomorrow for Sunday. Sunday morning, well, mid-morning now. Got myself a nice couple of sausages for my breakfast brunch, actually. And a nice crusty roll to put them in. Plans today. Well, I'm going to get in that games room, have a good sort out. Get me doubles and all that sorted out, rearrange my PS3 collection, get all of that sorted. So a very doing day today, and then I might try and see if I've got time to get stuff photographed and that for the website. Probably won't have time to list stuff on the website today, but hey ho, rock and roll. So all in all, a very doing day. What about you, Mrs. OG? What are you doing today? What's your plan?
I'm just going to do the ironing.
Bit of ironing. I told you not to. I said have a day off from it. It's a day of rest. It's Sunday. It's a day of rest, my dear.
Yeah.
No rest for the wicked,
No,
they
I've got to
say.
wash the floor though, because we're
Yeah, well,
drinks
you can
and
do
that
that. That won't
yesterday.
take you long. Or would you like me to do it for you?
No, I'll joking.
Oh, no, I'm being serious.
Oh,
I can
you're
run them off.
joking.
I mop my games room floor.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
So I'll do that.
Okay, cool. And then you can do a bit of crafting.
Yeah.
get a bit crafty.
Yeah.
Cool. Leia the cat's coming. It's a bit hot for her out there, so she's coming. She's just chilling on the chair. You right there, Leia? God, what a cat you are. Look at you. You become more human by the day. And meanwhile, little Looney, bless her, she's chilling in the shade. You stay in that shade, missus. You don't want to get too hot today. Games room time, but not for gaming yet. Yet, he says. As you can see, it's still very carnagey in here. I've made quite a mess, bless me. But it'll get there, It's just putting stuff away and deciding what goes where, you know, and I want to get them sorted out as well today, ideally. Getting all these games sorted into different sections and stuff, because they're all going to be for sale, going through, testing them and things. So I'm going to be busy, and I've made a decision that I'm not going to drink any beer until it's done. No time limits or anything, but I've got plenty of liquid refreshment, namely Coke and Dr. Pepper. Let's get some tunes on. Let's get this done. PS3 collection now completed. Just over 300 titles now. Get in there, look at that lot. Hey, a great system to collect for, in case I haven't told you before. So there I am, telling you I've finished sorting them out, and I just found this stack of games. I'm looking, most seem to be later alphabetically, so it's not going to be too much adjusting. Typical though, isn't it? Typical. Nearly finished in that games room, but I decided it is beer o'clock after all. It's 3:30. I'm getting a bit of a thirst on, so it had to be done. Finishing up in the games room, actually, I'm quite pleased with what I've done. I've still got a bit of tidying up to do, but not a lot. So I'm about to have my second beer of the day, and I've gone up for this Hobgoblin Gold. Of course, in the Hobgoblin Gold glass. But anyway, let me show you what I've done. He says, there we go. So the PS3 collection is now all in alphabetical order, which is looking good. And at the bottom there, them games there at the bottom are all the ones I've got to sort out for the website for doubling up. And look, I've got quite a few sets of these now, so keep your eyes peeled. I will be doing some sets of them soon over on the website, so they're good, them signs. I've done a Sega batch, which is Master System, Mega Drive there, and the Sega logo, a Nintendo one with Super Nintendo and Game Boy, and they're just some others I've got going on. But I'm going to be doing a few more as well, so that's all good. And then over here on the shelves, a bit of a change up as well. I've put all my Wii games in alphabetical order. I've changed a few bits out there, added the Nintendo DS and stuff. PS2 there, doubled up. More PS2 there again, double stacked. PS2 there as well. And these are the games that are actually currently for sale on the website that are batched up, ready to go. So all good in the hood. So yeah, a little bit more tidying. I want to get hoovered out here as well. Get the floor hoovered. And then, I think, it's game time. Oh yes. You will not believe this. I just walked from the house to here, right, carrying this, the Dyson Hoover. Mrs. OG is sat at the table out there with little OG, and she swore at me. She went, "Do you know what that is?" The cheek of it. So I have to put up with off camera. You wouldn't believe it, mate. Do you know what that is? Do you know how to use it? What is she like, eh? What is she like? Hoovering done. Got a sweat on. I think it's the heat. It's going a bit close again. Won't be surprised if we have another little bit of rain tonight, you know. Anyway, hoovering done. Went all round the tops as well. Little cobwebs and that. Got all them up. So we're looking rosy, rosy clean. Now just to get rid of these few last bits that are knocking about. I generally put this on display on the shelf. It's from Retrohead UK, another tuber. He sent me this, lovely fella, and I keep it over there normally with all the sort of the trinkets and that. But you know what? I might start using it, Ed. I might start having it for me coffees in the morning. What says you? Anyway, yeah. I'll put it back on the shelf for the moment with the trinkets just up here, and then I'll make a decision. Do we keep it up there on display, or do we use it? Could drink beer from it in the winter maybe. Anyway, yeah, sort of trinket there. But we're getting there. We're getting there. You have to make a mess to make a clearance. Jobs are good and all done. I'm very pleased actually. Very pleased indeed. Anyway, if you saw the video on Friday, which is the CEX Spin to Win Challenge, these are the games you can win. So if you haven't seen it, you do go and check it out. There's the thumbnail there. Yeah, because you can enter to win these PS3 games. It's going to be an ongoing series, so do make sure to check that one out, because it's in your interests, especially if you're a games collector. Ho hum. What to do now? Much deserved pint. And some gaming now, methinks. Arcade game called Solomon's Key. I know the title, but I can't remember. I don't think I've ever played it, you know. Anyway, got this sort of wand thing, and that's the only button you have. So what does that do? It changes the bricks. So I can add bricks, and then you push up to jump. Okay. Right. So I'm assuming, rightly or wrongly, I've got to collect things. Not that, because you die. So I'm guessing, because it's called Solomon's Key, I'm guessing I've got to get that key. And then the door at the top to exit. Okay, I think we could be there. So let's do that. Smash, smash. I'll do that. That one there. Right, you can't smash them big ones. So, how do I get past him? I know. Let's go that way. Right, so we've got the key. And that unlocks the door. So now we've got to get to the door, I'm guessing. I could be guessing wrong. That ghosty at the top's going to get on my nerves, isn't he? I could have made that, I reckon. So wait for him to come past. Patience I must have, yes. Hey, there we go. Quite an easy game, nice and simple game. Will gradually get harder, of course it will. So the key's up there this time. Oh, them skulls move. How are you meant to get past them? Oh no, this is crazy. Maybe I'm missing something here, but I can't say I'm meant to get past them. They're just going to be too quick for me, aren't they? Surely. Can I jump and zap one? Yeah. Right, okay. Oh, you can smash them by jumping on them. Okay, I didn't know that. Oh, right. So they smash their own way through. Oh, nearly messed up there. Right, I got the key. The door's down there. I reckon I can get to that, you know. I reckon I could do this. Wait for him to come past. Go after that last one there. And into the door. And we should be there. Level 3. Not a bad little game. All quite close together this time. Right. Ah. Oh, I don't like the look of him. Ah. So obviously them big grey blocks we can't destroy. Down. Can I pick that up? Oh, God's sake. Game over. Solomon's Key, my first ever time playing that, and I have to say, I didn't think that was too bad a game. I quite enjoyed that. Good first game of Sunday. The Combat Tribes Technos game. Obviously the same makers who did Double Dragon. So it's going to be decent. There he is, he's 7 foot. 6'8", 6'9". They're big fellas in this game. They're big fellas. Here he goes, the 7 footer. The motorcycle nuclear warheads. Punch. Oh, that was a nice move. Yes. I'm liking this mix of moves. I haven't even done kick yet. That's just do punches. I've actually got this on SNES. I'm sure I've got this on SNES. On Famicom, a Japanese import version. I've only got the car only, I think. Or I could be getting confused with something else. I'm not sure. But this is good fun. Is there a jump button? I've not experimented yet. Right, so there's only what happens if you push your attacks together? They do just sort of running leap punch thing, like that. But can you pick up the motorbikes and things? Yes. That's going to hurt, isn't it? Having a motorbike thrown at you. Well, here they come, the biker gang. Move, move. Yeah, I'm going to have to continue. So send me back this way. There's their boss. Bit Hacksaw Jim Duggan-ish, isn't he? Bosh, 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 bosh. Where's the motorbike to throw at him when you want one, eh? Can I throw that? Oh! I'm liking the range of moves. I think they're pretty cool. No, you can't pick up the hot dog cart. Shame, really. That was it. He didn't last long. Act 1 over. To be continued. Good little game. The Demon Clowns. Okay. Mrs. OG would like this level. She hates clowns. Oh. Very Joker-esque, isn't they, in their faces there, look. Get out of here, you clowns. What are you, a clown? Bosh, 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 bosh. I tell you what, this is good. Oh, I love that nut cracking move. That's good. Yeah, there it is. I like the crunch it makes. It's a good sound. Here comes another one. Tell you what, right? Good little game, that. I really enjoyed it. It's one I will definitely be visiting again. Let's play something else. That time for Pinball Game of the Week. What am I feeling this week? Let's try one of these. Fallout, Doom or Skyrim. Let's go for the Fallout.
Single player and
Let's do this. So let's take a look at the table as always. Very pretty, okay. Have a mooch about. What are we thinking of this one then, people? Looking very good. Plenty of Fallout fans out there, I'm sure. What's at the top of the table? Is that a big geezer? Oh no, we've got the Fallout door. Some dodgy mutant now. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's do this. Special character, random character.
Glad to have you with me.
Dog meat, easier loot. Right, okay. Right. Shop.
I'm just looking for supplies.
It's quite good. I've just unlocked some section. And I'm battling that fella up there. But I'm not sure how to hit him properly. I think I've got to hit it in that circle zone there. But that said, I've just gone down.
I've had a few interesting moments.
Well, that was that game over. Unfortunately, I pressed record a bit late, so you missed most of it. But Actually, that was a good little pin table. Didn't mind that one. Oh, what to play next? I think I've done enough sort of arcade and pinball now. I need something very chill. And I think I've got just the thing. I have to confess, I'm feeling quite tired. I think it's just a combination of the heat all weekend. And I've had quite a busy day out here. It's been a very productive day. I'm really pleased. It might not look like it, but I have. Anyway, I've had loads of comments about the competition for this game, Journey, on the PS3. And everyone's saying what a wonderful experience it is, what a great game, and how it's completely original and unlike anything else. Now, obviously, I'm going to be giving this away. But before I give it away, I might just sneak a play myself, you know. Because everyone's raving about it, saying, you know, and they said it's really relaxing. So you know the problem, don't you? I'm going to have to push myself to stay awake, I think. Yeah, anyway, jump on with this, Journey, PS3. Quite looking forward to this. I've read so many comments in that competition entry, and so many people have said this is a really good experience. I just hope I don't fall asleep. I mean, quite serious. This looks very chilled, doesn't it? It looks very chill. And that music, it's a bit too calming, if you know what I mean. And the thing is, I've shut the door to get a better sort of video, so you don't get reflection and stuff. And it's warming up in here, so it's, and I've had a few beers, so it's all the ingredients to help send me to sleep. Or is it going to be that good? It's just going to engage me. Looking forward to this one. Quite enjoying this. It's very chilled. It's very relaxing. But I had to go and sort of do these little puzzly things, and there's zero instructions. You're sort of making it up as you go along. But yeah, it's intriguing, and it's like these pillars here, these 4 pillars. I had to do these things to put the bridges between them. But it's intriguing actually, and considering very little is happening, if that makes sense, it's actually caught my attention. And I haven't had a slurp of beer for about 10 minutes. I've got a bit lost in this actually. I have to say, I'm very impressed. So what happens if I do this one? There we go. Then this will dissolve. Where's that going to go? That one. Where's it going? Is that going to make the final piece of the puzzle? Here it goes. Unlocks these. Then they go off, and it's probably going to make the final part of the bridge for me, or the first part. But I've done the rest of them. Look, so there it is. It's cool, isn't it? Just so chill. We've done it. We've made the bridge. So we can get to sort of we've done this part of our journey. We can continue with our journey. Literally on the final part of the journey. And what a journey it's been. There we go, this has got to be it, innit? We've got to be there, guys, girls. This has got to be it. The end of my journey. Don't fail me now. Is the journey complete? How many times can I say the word journey in one video? Come on. Listen. Just so ambient, the whole thing. There you go, disappearing into the light. Wow, that was interesting to say the least. I think this is a good way to end the vlog. I'll be honest, that game was truly brilliant. I really liked it. I think describing it as a game is probably wrong. It's more an experience than a game. And if you're going to play it, or partake in it, should I say, seriously, drop the lights. But if you've got ambi lighting, it makes all the difference. Yeah, just have no distractions, just you in a room. I wouldn't want to play that on a handheld, on the Switch or anything like that. I think you'd lose quite a bit of what's going on. I don't think it'd work on handheld. But again, I was really impressed with it. 2-3 hours tops, and you finished it. That's how I like games like that. You know what I mean? I've done it. It's great. The only problem is there's another 2 on there, which I'd quite like to actually play now as well. But as you know, that game is going away as well, being given away as part of that competition draw. If you're not entered, do go and check out Friday's video. Friday before, not the Friday coming. Anyway. It's been a different weekend for me. We've not gone anywhere, we've not done anything. Obviously, we've done a cinema and stuff there, but Saturday and Sunday, just stayed at home completely. Didn't go anywhere. Mrs. OG really liked her weekend. She said, this is great. I feel like I've had a weekend. Bless her. But I've enjoyed it. I'm really pleased with what I've done out here today. It doesn't look like it, right? But I've done so much in terms of sorting and stuff like that. I mean, putting all them in alphabetical order was a nightmare enough. Sorted out all my doubles and everything else, though, for get up on the website for sale was great. 3D printed all those logo things there, as you can see, so that was good. And again, sorted out the shelving over here. So all in all, it's been a very productive weekend, and one I've actually thoroughly enjoyed. So anyway, next weekend I am taking Mrs. OG to see the mighty, the Iron Maiden. Yes, Aces High. There we go. Bit of a signature there. But yeah, bit of Maiden next weekend, so I'm looking forward to that. To be honest, the support bands do not interest me at all. I have no interest in the support acts, so I'll be honest, I'm not up for getting there early to go and watch the support bands and all that. We'll probably get a train into town, and I might buy Miss OG dinner, I might not. It depends if we eat before we go, I don't know. I'll have a couple of beers, and then we'll make our way to the venue, because it's at West Ham, the London Stadium. So I know beer prices are going to be ridiculous, but £8.50 a pint, probably-ish. But hey, it's a night out, so I'm going to have to spend that, and I'll probably have a few beers. But I'm looking forward to that. Bit of Maiden next weekend. So Sunday will probably be very chilled. Might get back out here. I've actually got to do, I think either next Sunday or Monday, I'm doing the live video. So I'm the live stream for the prize draw for that game and the others that I picked up in that video. Anyway, that's me signing out. Hope you've had a great weekend. Drop in the comments what you've been up to. Really enjoyed this one. Really enjoyed this weekend. Yeah, that film was funny. If you've seen it, don't put any spoilers in the comments for people, please. But I'd love to have a conversation with people about it. Give it a bit of time, let people watch it, and then we'll have a chat. Anyway, I've been OGDuffy. You've been awesome as always. See you all next week for the weekend vlog. Laters.